Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Marissa Explains It All. So today's video I am doing a review of the Ponyo hair accessory. So I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I see ads on Facebook and Instagram for this and they get me every time. I've almost bought them and I'm like, oh, I don't know. It seems like it's a new kind of ponytail holder, but I kind of have a lot of ponytail holders already. But you know what? A friend of mine recommended it, and so I figured I would take the plunge and just try it out. So this video is a shout out to Roz. Thanks for suggesting that I purchase this. So I have not tried it yet, but if you have seen these little ads, I'll kind of put their little website up here so you can see what I mean. But I went ahead and bought one, and I'm going to try it out today and see if it works on my hair, because I've got, you know, quite long hair, and we'll see if it turns out like all the Instagram models. It probably won't, but that's okay. I want to see if it works for me. So if that sounds interesting to you, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about today. I bought mine in the color coral, and it is this piece of silicone, kind of flexible rubber, I guess? I don't know, silicone or rubber? I failed chemistry. So this is just kind of what it looks like, and it looks like on the inside it's got little grippy bumps. So you can kind of see a little close-up of that. It's interesting. I guess that I haven't tried it out. It still came flat in my package, so it also comes with a little brochure, and it's supposed to replace ponytail holders like elastics. I think we all kind of know that some of the traditional elastics, while they are cheap and you can get them anywhere, they're kind of bad for your hair in a way, because they, especially if you do them really tight, the elastic can cause breakage of your hair, you know, little frizzies and flyaways that you get, little tiny pieces that curl up. So a lot of people have been switching to like scrunchies, like fabric covered scrunchies, like the old fashioned one from the 90s. I'll always love them. Or things like this that are, you know, just more supposed to be more healthy for the hair and not rip things out and not really, you know, tear your hair. So it's supposed to give volume to your hair. That's what one of their claims, that it doesn't stretch, that it's supposed to be crease free, not supposed to leave a ponytail bump, you know. It's supposed to be secure, and it's supposed to be comfortable on your hair and not like rip it and, you know, cause breakage. So anyway, we're gonna follow the directions and do that. All the hairstyles that I've seen on their website have been pretty much women wearing them in ponytails, and then they do sell some accessories that you can wear with this, like a bun form. So you basically put your hair in the ponytail first using this Ponyo, and then you can kind of roll it up and then use a bun bar. And then they also sell ones that are kind of for special occasions, like the ones that kind of go around this piece, and it's called a bling rings. So they're like metal and kind of rhinestoney, and they're a little fancier than just this kind of silicone. So if you wanted to do it for a special occasion, you could wear your hair, put it up with this, and then put the bling bar around it, and it makes it more fancy. And then they also have the Ponyo or 2.0, which is a slimmer version of this, and it is supposed to be, because this is kind of thick, I guess, but they have like a slimmer version. But I wanted to see what the traditional one, you know, did, and so anyway, this retails on their website for $7.99, and with shipping, I'm looking at my order here, so it was $7.99, and then the shipping was $5.55 to ship to my area. I think it ships from Colorado, so I'm on the East Coast. So total, the order was $14.02 to ship to my area, and it took about a week. It was pretty quick shipping. It seemed like it shipped out pretty fast and was here within a week, so I was impressed with that. $14 total. It's kind of a lot for one thing, but if it holds my hair up and it is stylish, and if it works and doesn't create, you know, bumps and doesn't create breakage, then hey, maybe I'll buy another one. So, all right, let's see how to do this, because I haven't tried this yet. I'm just following their little directions on here. But it says you're supposed to draw your hair up and stick your thumb and finger through the Ponyo, kind of like this. And then you're supposed to put your ponytail through it and then clamp it down and bend it. So I have a little brush here that I'm gonna help me kind of get my hair in position. And I've used dry shampoo, so it's possible there are a couple flakes from my dry shampoo flaking off. But I think I was gonna do a before and after showing like what it looks like with regular elastic, but I think everybody knows what like a regular ponytail elastic looks like. I don't know about y'all, I can't do a ponytail without flipping my hair upside down. That's the whole thing. You just gotta use gravity, you know? All right, so I've got my little ponytail up, and then I've got this with my first 4 fingers, And then it says, keeping it close to your head, you're supposed to use these to put it through. So, all right, feed your ponytail through, check. Keeping it close to your head, squash the Ponyo flat with both hands, did that. And then it says place one thumb underneath the Ponyo about 1 inch from the end and press down on the other end, creating like a sharp bend. So I think the idea is just to kind of bend it under like that. And so, interesting, okay. That does hold it, and then I'll show you the back. Like the back kind of looks like that. It's got like the little bends, so. All right, and then it says that's it. That's pretty much it. Huh, well, how about that? So that's what it looks like up. It looks like a traditional ponytail. I mean, I don't feel like it looks any like different per se. I do think it's sturdy. I'm just like giving it a shake here to see if it does anything. Yeah, it doesn't feel like, you know, super tight, but maybe I could get it closer to my head. Now they did say to avoid doing what I normally would do for a ponytail holder and like hold it and like, you know, do this number, whoosh, like squash it down. It says don't do that because it'll loosen, and in fact it just did. So as you can see, it's kind of like, it's loose now. So you got to kind of not do that. So to retighten it, you're supposed to kind of, I think, start over. You kind of take it out and, oh, it did take one hair out. That's okay. I kind of ripped it out. So let me try again and see. So you got the flip here. Let me try to get a high ponytail. This girl must have, like, in their ads, must have, like, the most voluminous, like, teased up hair or something. Maybe it's just higher. All right, so I do it like that and then squash it flat. And then you fold it under to get the tension that you need. Okay. I mean, I feel like it works. I'm still not getting that high ponytail that she got. I don't know how she did that, to be honest with you. It's still kind of back there, but it doesn't feel bad. It does feel different. It doesn't feel like as maybe tight as an elastic does. And maybe I'm just not getting it close enough to my head. So I think you can tighten it. I think you just need to like kind of mash it down. That looks a little better. So, okay. Well, I'm gonna give this a try and kind of wear this for the remainder of the day and see. But so far, first impressions, you know, it's easy to put in. It looks a little different, you know, usually even squashed down in thirds like this, usually my like ponytail wouldn't have this flat of a profile. Usually it doesn't show this much or doesn't, you know, it's more round maybe, but I think this is what's supposed to give it that volume, is the, you know, it's supposed to like fan out from here and not just be like this little tiny, you know, ponytail holder. So I'm gonna check it out and see. I'm gonna wear it like this and I am not gonna touch it for a few hours, and then I will come back and tell you how it did. And I'm just gonna leave it be and see if it looks just as good in a few hours. So that is it for now. I'll be back. Okay, so it's been a few hours and I'm here with some kind of final thoughts. So the first thing that I'm noticing, other than the fact that I'm actually like really shiny from my oils showing through my makeup, is that my ponytail has actually done what it does sometimes with like weaker hold ponytail holders, and that is it migrates to the side. So I don't know if you guys have this happen to you, but like I'll start off in the middle and it just kind of flops over to the side because of the weight. It ends up always being a side ponytail, and this happens when it's not really like super tight. It doesn't like have a really great grip or a hold. It does it with, I want to say, almost all of my ponytail holders except for the like traditional like elastic ones. I have some that are kind of like a nylon, or like they're supposed to be like really stretchy, and they're not like elastic per se, and they're better for your hair, but they do this type of thing, so it's like a little bit of a looser kind of a hold. And I do have some fabric like bow scrunchies that will do that too, where it's not super tight, you know, it's got some elastic in it, but it's also surrounded by fabric, you know, to help kind of soften it a little bit. And sometimes, you know, if it's not really tight, it'll do this. So it's not like I'm not used to this, but one of the claims that this product made was that it was supposed to be like a secure, tight hold. And so maybe it's that it's not, it feels tight still, like it doesn't feel like it's loosened up, like the grip is still there and the bend, you know, the bend is still there and all the way wrapped around, but it has kind of migrated over, and I try not to touch it or do anything to it. So I think well, that's one of the things I was a little disappointed to see, that it kind of had, you know, just sort of fallen over and migrated and didn't really stay in the middle. And then the other thing was it didn't really give the volume. So if you look at some of their pictures, you know, it really has their volume like sticking up and giving that like just, you know, spike look to it, and this didn't really have that. So I'm gonna take it back out, but I do like that it doesn't really rip your hair, so it's not, you're not pulling and really ripping, and you know, hair's not getting stuck in there, which I do like. But I don't like that it's not quite as easy to reposition. So it's not like, because it doesn't expand, it's not like stretchy. If I was to reposition it, I have to like, I don't know, you can't just do like the little fishtail thing where you know, tighten it. You kind of have to take it all the way out and then start over and just kind of like put it in there. You know, I'm gonna try to just do like a little tighter hold. Do a tighter hold on it and then bend it forward again, or bend it backward again. And so, I mean, I am getting the result here of like that spiky kind of look that they kind of have in their brochure, you know, with the little lady whose, you know, hair is like fountaining up. But it certainly didn't stay this way. It kind of quickly sort of fell and then fell to the side. So anyway, well, maybe not quickly, but like over the course of a couple hours. So it really doesn't seem to stay this way. So in terms of final thoughts, I like that it's revolutionary, kind of a new product. I like that it doesn't rip your hair. I like that it's softer on, you know, it's got that soft silicone feel to it, and it doesn't really have that like abrasive, you know, really stretched elastic that's gonna rip your hair and leave breakage. Do I think it's worth the $14 that, you know, for a single holder? Probably not. To me, it didn't really do much more than a regular ponytail holder would, and I don't love the way that it looks. Maybe just the flat, broad look to it is kind of odd to me. Maybe if I got the thinner, like slim version of this, maybe it would be different. But I don't know. There's something I don't love about this flat, like broad look to it. And then you are not really supposed to do this where you're flattening it back out like that, because it does actually loosen it. So it's hard to reposition without like starting all over again. So anyway, well, it's got its benefits. You know, I think it's a good product for just, you know, trying out. But I don't think it really revolutionized the way that my ponytail looks. And again, you can see like it's not really making my ponytail like pop up and have a lot more volume. It just kind of looks like a normal ponytail. So anyway, those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Have you tried this product? I mean, do you feel like it's worth the buy? And maybe I'm using it wrong. Maybe there's another way to wear this to where I can get the volume. It's possible maybe I just need to tease my hair or something different, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on the look and the way that the product performs. But feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'm doing more reviews like this one, so I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.